cabinet for me. We ready to rock and roll, guys? Oh, we're definitely a trip back in time. Yes, we are. I mean, you'll see the engineer wears a tuxedo because that's what the engineer would have done in the 1940s. The conductor wears a tuxedo because that's how you've been greeted. The servers are all in tuxedo because that's how it would have been. You know, the level of quality that we're giving right now is exactly what it would have been in the 1940s. So this is a trip back in time when we were doing food better. We were doing service better. We were doing everything better in the 1940s. Except for the Rice Krispie treats.
We're looking at the dinner train here with 2 locomotives, 3 passenger cars. The locomotives are FB7As that were built by EMD, a division of General Motors at the time. And the 3 passenger cars are Bud diners, built by the Bud Company, early 40s. So that's, we're actually recreating 1940 experience with the actual locomotives and dining cars. When they first see the train, they're in awe by the size. Most people don't get that close to a train until they're able to pull up and touch it, if you will. The passenger train gives that experience, being able to get close to the train, get on the train and experience the travel as it used to be years ago. But train travel was their first love, and we kind of bring that back with this dinner train.
All right, you get on the train and the first thing you're going to notice is, wow, I didn't think that this would be this pretty. It's all really done well, woodwork and the elegance of the china and the curtains, the carpet, the look of our employees, they're immaculate, they're beautiful. You come in, it's just a very pleasant entry point when you walk onto the train. And it's a little more romantic, it's a little more fun. It's how you'd have done it in the 1940s. We leave on our train and we stroll through 5 or 6 of the most beautiful distilleries that you'll ever see. And we go by the rick houses and we go through Bernheim Forest and the leaves are changing and the cows and the horses are frolicking. It's a little bit of heaven. We're a restaurant. We roll and we're cool, but we're a restaurant. And, you know, food is mandatory. You know, I'm not fat by accident. This is what I do. This is who I am. I'm a food dude. It's in my nature. It's literally what I do. And I'm very good at it. Very good at it. I mean, we have our cold station where the salads and the appetizers are made. We've got a hot saute station. That's usually where I work, you know, doing the scallops fresh, sauteing your vegetables fresh, doing your pastas and everything fresh. We've got a station where we always, prime rib is one of our huge things. We carve prime every night, and we've been doing it for 25 years. We do it really well, but you know, it's cooking that prime rib low and slow and then getting it out and carving it all and keeping everything level while you're rolling down the track. Takes some getting used to. You gotta know how to react to that movement. I buy tall stock pots that we fill halfway. Like, why do you do that? Because if not, it would slosh all over. It would end up all over the floor and the oil would go in there and burn and it'd be really bad. So you gotta know what you're doing. I mean, as soon as you sit down, I want to start you with some of the best things I found in Kentucky. You take that country ham, some of that cheese, you know, a little bit of, whether you're going to enjoy some of our local bourbon or some of our, you know, imported or regular wines, it just really sets your mood off right. Your mouth is happy, you're ready for your entree now, your salad, you know, whatever it is coming next, your mouth is ready. Here, it's real easy. We get fresh fruit, you take it to our train that has a kitchen on it, prepare it fresh, and we serve it to you fresh. It's not rocket science here, people. It's buy really, really good food, dance with it a little bit, you know, put a little bit of makeup on that, make it really, really, really good, and send it on. That's how you do it. A lot of people, when they come on the train, one of their big throwbacks is that if you just come as a couple, you could very easily share a table with another couple because we sit 4 tops. So if you have two, unless you're going to pay for a private table, you're going to be sat with another couple. And at first, people are like, oh, I don't really like that. Well, the people I go talk to on the train, they're lifelong friends. They meet back here at the same week every year. They send each other Christmas cards. They become friends on this train. I get to talk to every table that comes on my train. That's huge. I've never been able to, in one of my previous worlds, been able to do that. It's just too massive, too big. But now, every person that walks on the train, I talk to them firsthand, find out what they liked, what they didn't like, so I can make it better for the next time. Without a doubt, it's the best date in Kentucky. Most men don't know what romance is. They think they know, and their wife says, let's do something romantic. And they go and they talk to their buddies and they're like, what is romantic? And none of them have a clue. This train is romantic. It rocks you slowly as you drive through. We've got a phenomenal wine list, cocktails and all the bourbons you could possibly want. So, not that alcohol is necessary, but I know it definitely helps. And, relaxing and taking it easy. And then next thing you know, you're actually having a conversation with your loved one and you're someone special. There's no TV in the way. There's no phones in the way. It's just like you were doing it back in the 1940s, and that's what we're after. And I can promise you this, the night you ride will be the best night's sleep you've had in a very long time. Because it does rock you slowly as you're riding, and then you're full, and your belly's happy, and your wife's happy, and you're content, and your life is good. And you go home and you sleep like a king.